Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carey. Hot coffee. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for stopping by to be a part of the conversation. If you're new here, I'm Carey. I'm a matchmaker and a dating coach. If you're looking for more information on either of those services, you can check down in the description bar. But if you came today, you probably saw the title, and I was having a conversation with a friend about some of the reasons that dating is so different in your 20s than it is in your 50s, or actually reverse that, why it's so different in your 50s compared to the first time around in your 20s or 30s. And I'm sure you have some ideas about that as well. I'd love for you to share one or two of your top reasons that dating in your 50s is way different than it was when you did it looking for a partner the first time. Leave a comment down below with that for us. That would be a super fun way for us all to share. And if you want to hear my opinion, stick around. That's what we're talking about today. Okay, so times have changed. Dating and how we date has changed. And you as a person who is dating, you have changed dramatically in all these years. So how could it possibly be that you would get back out there and date and it would feel at all familiar to what we were doing back in years gone by when we were looking for a life partner to connect with? Very, very different. And on top of all that, because we could probably go into a long conversation about each of those points, how dating has changed, how you've changed, and how what people are looking for in general has been changing over the years. What I thought we could talk about, however, was the fact that the first time around, you were on a mission, you had a goal. You needed a life partner because you wanted to get married, you wanted to have a family, you wanted to have a partner, you were looking for your other half, your better half. You wanted to share your life with somebody and be me and this person against the world and create a family unit from that would be enduring and create wonderful children and raise them as a couple, a partnership, a parenting partnership. And that was the goal for many of you. Not all of you. I know there are people here with different life choices and different situations. It's my story and quite a few clients' stories, and we're going to use it as a general overview of what many people were looking for back in and around the 80s when I did that the first time. So now let's take a look at this, doing this in your 50s or so. I know some of you are younger, I know some of you are older, so we just use the round figure of over 50 here because that's the most of us. And I think the big difference here is that this time society isn't determining so much what we're looking for. We, as the adult grown up with our own life already established and sort of determined as to what we want that to look like and where we wanted to end up at 50, we now get to choose who fits into this scenario. While previously you had a list with a multitude of must-have personality qualities and goals and lifestyle choices that needed to be on the exact same page with another person, this time you have a little bit more flexibility to choose what is important to you. You get to define what a partner is at this stage of your life. Is it just a sexual partner? Is it a retired travel partner? Is it a foodie dinner companion? This is all going to depend on where you've ended up and what you've prioritized throughout the previous years. If you're just looking for a partner now, even if you never partnered or coupled up earlier in your life, I would guarantee you that this list would be very different as to what you're looking for now than it was in your 30s. And I'll tell you what, one of the things we relied on so heavily the first time around in connecting with people of the opposite sex is, not going to say not at our disposal, and usually isn't for most people the primary way of attracting a partner, and that is using just sex appeal. It was all about the way somebody looked and whether or not we were physically attracted to them sexually. That has changed as you get older into the second half of your life, over 50, dating into your 60s. I'm not insinuating that a physical relationship isn't or can't be important to both people in a couple of this age. I'm just saying that we can't rely on it like we did in our 20s and 30s to be the main attractor. Sometimes as we get older, 40s, 50s, 60s, the sexual chemistry, while still part of that package, is not prime. It's not like you walk into a bar, you scope the place out, you see the person who looks best to you. That's who you're talking to this night. Hopefully that's who you're dating or taking home tonight, whatever your goal might be. But that was based not on what this person was looking for, where they grew up, what their goals were. This was just purely based on chemistry, physical chemistry. And this time around, I'm not going to say we outgrew that. It's not that it's less important or more important. It's just that things changed. And if you're thinking you can lead with that, I don't care how beautiful you are at 50, 60 years old. There's some gorgeous women, super handsome men. But most people are looking for a little bit more than just that type of attraction for a partner this time around. And I only bring this up for one reason, and that is that I want you to be open to and aware of the fact that sometimes as we get older, attraction, chemistry, all the different types of chemistry, physical chemistry, conversational chemistry, emotional chemistry, intellectual chemistry, this builds at a different speed sometimes and in a different order than what you might be used to. So honestly, the whole reason for this episode is I just want you to contemplate. If you're out there and you're feeling super confident, like everybody's going to be attracted to you because you've got it all together and you're feeling great, your life's in a good place, you're healthy and fit and feeling sexy, and you have the time to date and you're very thoughtful and you're best with a partner, you've got all that going on. I just want you to realize that somebody may have chosen to choose a partner with their primary focus looking on something other than your job, your education, where you work, and your sex appeal. Maybe not. Maybe your sex appeal will get you through, or a very successful career, or the love of travel will be the one thing that connects you with the first person you meet. But I just thought it would be in your best interest if you made a quick mental note of the fact that sometimes these things work in a very different order of attracting a partner once you're over 50. So I just wanted you to be aware. You got to have all the balls in the air because you never know what this person has prioritized as the things they're truly looking for in a partner. And you know what's great about that and being aware of this situation is that it should be on your list of questions that you ask before you even go out with this person on a date. It's part of the what are you looking for? It's how have you defined the partnership you're looking for this next stage of your life? What does that look like for you? Wow, and that will give you so much useful information as to whether this person is a match for you, won't it? I feel that's exciting to ponder. It's like however somebody might answer that question would give me so much insight to work with. It does with clients that I could figure out, is this person a match for my client or a different client? Super interesting. I hope you found it interesting. I'm amusing myself over here, I guess. If you did, give the episode a thumbs up, and if you have not yet subscribed, I hope you will do so, and then hit that ring bell. That way you're notified every time I upload a new episode. Appreciate you stopping by today. I will look forward to the next time, and until then, have a good one.